So in today's video, we're covering 5 basic terms that are associated with anatomy, physiology, and fitness. Specifically, anterior, posterior, frontal, sagittal, and transverse. Now, the big important question is, why are these words important? Well, the way you move your body, especially when you're performing an exercise, can be either good or it can be bad. Notice what fitness expert Andrew Payne says. Poor range of motion and instability in just a single joint, also known as not moving properly in the right direction, can cause alternate movement patterns. These can lead to chronic pain and injury. So not moving a joint in the right plane of motion can lead to issues and problems. In addition, understanding these planes can also help improve your technique and help you properly fatigue muscles. But with that being said, enough talking. Let's get started out with the first 2 popular words that are common in most allied health courses: anterior and posterior. Anterior would be known as the front of the body. Specifically, the palms are going to be facing forward, your toes are going to be facing forward. That's the first one. Posterior would be the back of the body. Instead of your palms facing forward, it would be the back of your hand that's facing forward. Instead of your toes facing forward, it will be your heels that are facing forward. And alphabetically, A comes first, everything's pointed first. But for posterior, posterior's last at the back, P comes later on in the alphabet, and everything's facing backwards. That's the way I like to think of it. You also might be thinking of post like post-workout or post-surgery. These are a couple memory tricks that were helpful for me when I was learning about the human body. The next word is frontal, which is basically vertical plane or an invisible wall or glass that divides the body into a anterior and a posterior section. That's kind of why anterior and posterior are like the first common words in A and P. But anyways, divides the body in 2 front views, and when you're looking at the body, it would be a front view. The next word would be sagittal, another imaginary or glass plane that divides the body into a right and a left side. For sagittal, think of sides and side view. That was helpful for me. The last word is transverse, would be another horizontal imaginary glass that would divide the body into an upper section and a lower section. For transverse, you can also think of twist. So why are these planes important? Well, a lot of exercises are performed in these planes. When you see a frontal plane, you may think of front raises, or if you see a sagittal plane, you may think of a bicep curl. And when you see transverse, you may think of a rotational exercise. It might be wood choppers and how the body rotates. For now, that is it. But just put simply, understanding these certain vocabulary words and these certain terms, they just make it easier to understand why you're performing a certain exercise. There's probably going to be about 5 words when it comes to vocab each video. So the 5 words, they'll build off of each other going forward. So as you can see, we're just going to start out with just simple words going forward, and then we'll build to the more complex 5-syllable sounding headache words. You know, it's not really my cup of coffee, but we'll talk about those later on. Anyways, with that being said, that is it. If you enjoyed the video, you can give it a like. If you have more questions and if the video made sense, if you need more information about the sources, comment down below, let me know. If you really enjoyed the video, you can share it with your friends and family. And if you're feeling froggy and you want to support the business, you can do all 3. But with that being said, that is it. As always, remember to stay mentally fit, emotionally fit, and physically fit. And I will see you all in the next video.